Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI with me, Get Daved. I'd like to take a moment out here to mourn the loss of your friend and mine, Scanlines. Made it through 3 and change episodes through this series. Never forget. Alright, we're going to start off with Locke's scenario here, 'cause it's my favorite. He needs to escape, everybody. Sent back into South Figaro to slow the Empire down. Everyone else got away, so I guess he succeeded. Nuts! Golly gee, we gotta get out of here. Now this guard we just ran from is gonna call us a blockhead, so we should either stand up to him or just walk away. And he had all of his equipment removed. This is something that happened off camera. So you just gotta make sure to put it back on. I'm a big fan of the Atlas armlet, but I think the Hyper Wrist is slightly better. Also reduces incoming damage a little bit, because Vigor is tied to both stats. At least that's what the game manual says. Might as well talk to Duncan's wife again. Oh, I've been there! I had a Nintendo Power magazine back in the day, and even then, figuring out all the nooks and crannies of the scenario was quite difficult. I'm not going to lead you down too many rabbit trails, but another key detail. Alright, we gotta talk to him. But only merchants are allowed through certain areas. So we gotta look like a merchant. And we've got to avoid the armored soldiers. Your equipment is useless. Call me a treasure hunter or I'll steal all your belongings and beat you to death. This'll show him that you're just a treasure hunter, Locke. Oh my. You have a pretty high success rate of steal. This could go on a long time if we're not... Oh no. There we go. Stole a plumed hat. And his clothes. That's actually how I get dressed in the morning. Phew! Mr. Birthday Suit runs away. Yeah, at least we got out of it without cross-dressing in this game. Okay, so we're dressed like a merchant. This is good. We gotta get some cider to that old man. Merchant, right? You may proceed. If you talk to him normally, as in when you're not all dolled up, he'll say, I only like merchants. I only let them pass. Merchants are the best. It's all in-game dialogue. You can look it up. And where are we going and what am I doing? Actually, I do want to show you what happens if you try talking to one of these guys. You're in a very difficult fight. I'm just going to hit the rewind here. And have a sound glitch. The fight is winnable. The reward isn't that great, but with just Locke, he's really not well suited to fighting them at this stage in the game. Later on it won't be as big a deal, but for now... You can also steal the soldiers' clothes. Or these guys, anyway. And you can kill them really easily. If you steal their clothes, you won't get beaten up by the guards in the armor, but they are still not very nice to you. So I think they did not get a lot of attention when they were children. At least not a lot of positive attention. You get back here this minute! Okay, so nobody wants to buy things, that's fine. I'm here to steal your clothes. Or just flat out kill you. Yay! Truth and justice have won the day. The victory fanfare. Took the old man's cider off his cold, dead carcass. so we'll quickly sneak our way back with the cider. I wonder if it was maybe something with a bit more kick in the original version. Yes, you love telling people that your grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. The traitor? Well, there is that secret passage. I forget. Not one of the options. Alright, let's go with courage. Kuragi. And you've seen me go through the secret passage the other way. It does go both ways. I bet he's pleased about that. Haha. That's what I hear from your buddy over there. I didn't even need the money. Well, I suppose you could try helping the situation now, or you could mope over this bottle of cider. You can hear a little bit of the sound of wind in this drafty room. We'll go back down where we went before. You know what? These clothes are a little tight. Let's get out of them. I've been down here already, but if you forgot to check it out, you should. There's good stuff in there. Hyper wrist and running shoes, both good relics. They made a door the general? Ah, a traitor general. Everybody meets Celes, one of the most popular games in all of Final Fantasy. Sort of between her and Locke for my favorite character in this game, although the two are very intertwined, so... He burned Figaro. I didn't like it when he did that. I hate to be in her shoes right now. Uh-oh. Good old Locke climbed up there with skills that, well, a move you can't do throughout the rest of the game. We're going to remove her chains. You're still Celes. Kind of be awkward if he left you here. And yes, people, I am trying to scroll through the text slowly, but I will not be reading it. Out loud, that is. I won't be reading it at all. I can't read. Well, that's kind of vague. I always liked this option. Oh. No witnesses. Oh. I guess when he said he was going for days without sleep, he didn't mean these ones in particular. Yeah, that was just a save point I was ignoring. I'm sure that won't come back to haunt me. You'll recall I referred to the money in this room earlier. An old clock that is ticking. And we have an old clock key. This being a steampunk game, we should anticipate a hidden passageway. Possibly connected to this grandfather clock. And this one. Boom. It's hidden behind the dishes. Okay, now there's also lots of passageways you can walk through in the walls here, besides the obvious ones. And you know what? I completely forgot to equip Celes. That was a bit of a mistake. Iron armor slows down your speed by 2, but that's not really significant. We can get her some okay equipment, but there's better for her all around us. I think it's safe to say her equipment surrounds us and penetrates us and binds the galaxy together. She's got magic. Starts usually with Cure, Ice, and Imp. I guess it kind of depends on your level. If you did enough level grinding, maybe she starts with Ice 3. Vector pups also like to run away if there's only one of them left, so if you like your experience, and I know I do, you should wipe them all out. When there's a commander left, they like to use this attack called Grudge, which is twice as strong, in addition to their attack. So we actually took a pretty good pounding in that fight, despite its relative ease. Our characters are not exactly on a high level. And I'm not exactly opening the correct menu options. Alright, if you press up against the left wall here, you can go through. That gets us to Basement 2, which has the real treasures in it. And I'm actually going to check something here. Yeah, 2 is the magic emulator button. On ZSNES, anyway. I knew about this without the flagrant cheating, but there's the secret treasure box. Boom, a ribbon. If you're not familiar with ribbons, they are often the best, or one of the best relics or occasionally helmets in the game. Full status immunity. All negative status effects, you're covered now. Alright, this is the only other fight that occurs down here, so... Oh, Locke just one-shotted them. Guess that renders this attack meaningless. Now the suspense. Will Celes attack before he does? Suspense concluded. With the Atlas armor, she might be able to do enough damage to one-shot them once we get the Regal Cutlass over here. Alright, Regal Cutlass and a heavy shield. Oh, and a plumed hat that I forgot all about. We're saved! We're back. Only managed to kill one of them, because of course, they like to run away if only one's left alive. Ugh. Oh goodness. Yeah, I only managed to kill the one, because I sort of miscalculated. Locke was able to kill one in one hit, which is, I guess, nice. And the last treasure, earrings. Now, this isn't a terrible place to grind, but honestly, if you're a real min-maxer, you want to gain as few levels as possible at this point in the game. And if you're normal, well, there's better places to grind later on, so... And I'm back. Alright, we should be getting out of here now. Honestly, we're past the hard part of this scenario. It's all about... basically finding the old man's cider. Let's call a spade here. Let's ice this puppy. How disappointing. Also, I bumped the fast forward button. Exciting mishaps with me, Get Daved. Level up for Locke, always nice. One thing I used to do when I was a kid is I would grind until Celes didn't have any more MP. Because there's an easy way to get free MP later. Remind him of someone. It's not Terra, although Terra reminds him of someone too. Respect his choices. Sneak out the back of the town. You can try going back in, but they've pretty much got it taken care of. As a matter of fact, I wonder what'll happen. Yeah. If you do manage to kill one of the guys in Magitech armor, their armor is still blocking the way. It's just, there's no body inside it anymore. Sneak up to Sabin's cabin and take a nap to get all of our HP and MP back. Not strictly necessary, but you know me, I believe in playing it safe. Also, I haven't really talked about Celes' bonus skill, Runic. Well, you won't get to see it do anything in particular. Just looks like a little flashy. What this means is, until Celes does something else, she will absorb the next spell cast, and she'll absorb the MP cost of it. So, if someone were to cast Fire, it would automatically target Celes, and she would gain the MP it cost the person to cast it. So Fire costs 4 MP, she'd gain 4 MP. It doesn't matter if it was targeted on us or an enemy. So you have to be careful and intentional about Runic. That's an odd sound. Treasure chests, we could get them. The best item in the treasures right now is a Thunder Rod, but again, I'm gonna leave it. So yeah, if you're very careful about Runic, it can actually be really good. Some people think it's kind of useless, and it really just depends on how well you utilize it. It's not like Edgar's Tools or Sabin's Blitz, where it's a real move that you want to use all the time. You know, every fight. But if you're playing the game, especially on lower levels, it's awesome. Recovery Spring, we yet again got our HP and MP back. And the fights are quick here, so I don't mind making you watch them. And we're pretty much at the end of Locke and Celes' scenario. Just gotta dispatch this something that's coming out of the wall. Tunnel armor! What? Oh, okay, you've got one of the... Okay. Just you watch. That's kind of a mixed strategy for this fight. If you've got Locke with a Hyper Wrist, he can, and an Air Lancet, he can do sufficient damage. Holy crap! Okay. That was more damage than I anticipated taking. Why does this always have to happen? Yeah, poison! That's the one you gotta watch out for. I didn't realize Bolt would do that much damage. Well, everybody, you listen to Celes and you use Runic. The enemy does not have a lot of HP. He's got a good critical hit rate, apparently. Got that one off just in time. Boom. We'll cure Celes because it doesn't matter what I do. Wow, 200 damage from a bolt. I don't remember ever actually being hit by that until now, so we all learned something today. After all these years, still learning new things about the game. Bolt hurts. Alright, that's it for this video. Next time, we're definitely going to tackle Terra's scenario. And we might be able to get started on Sabin's as well, because Terra's scenario is quite short, and Sabin's scenario is pretty long. I'll see you next time.